Today's Festival of Chimes and Lights brainstorming session. We're going to continue to talk about the event. As I think almost everybody saw, I just got back to get on my email, so I'm behind in some of the email. But Janine got the little flyer done for the utility billing, and that really looked nice. So that'll go in starting at the end of, let's see, this month or next month?
It'll be in, I believe, October, November.
Can you send a copy of it to all of us?
Yeah, I think so.
Because we'll add it to our Facebook account.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm going to apologize because I thought this was going to be where I could tell you that we're going to do a virtual run. Is the flyer finished? Did I miss a deadline?
For that one.
Okay,
Yeah,
there's another.
did.
I thought it was the end of this week.
Yeah, that one already is left, but
Okay. Sorry.
yeah, we didn't think it was going to fly. But in our future correspondence, we can start talking about one that's come on board. So what other information do you have about it?
The virtual run. So I talked to the board of South Kitsap Helpline, and they said yes, let's go ahead and do a virtual run. So I've set up. I'm starting to set up a run sign up page for it, and I have a website address for people to link to go to sign up, and all the runners will get. We're going to order SKHL face masks and send them a face mask, but it'll be a virtual race. They can upload their own results and just get introduced to having a Jolly Jingle run with Festival of Chimes.
Okay.
So I replied all to the email. Jolly Jingle, and it's virtual.
Okay.
And I did a reply all to the email with the website and a couple of bullet points.
Okay. So Janine, what we'll probably have on there is when we have our listing of what we have going on, we can include that website address.
Absolutely,
and
And
we'll
if
just,
you don't mind, I can do the website link too.
Yeah, right.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. I will get that done either today after the meeting or first thing tomorrow morning. I'll get that posted to our website.
Okay. So how far, Loretta, are you on that website?
It's created. I'm going to go make a bank account just specifically for Jolly Jingle funds to separate things out. And I have to choose a race logo. We have a couple that we've put together, and I've got to pick one. So very, very, very close.
Okay.
It'll be active. It'll be active 1 week from today.
Okay, so Janine, no hurry on that link.
Okay.
We've got a little link. Okay. Okay.
The link is solid because the race is created, but it won't go anywhere for 1 week from today.
Okay, I can just update, I think, the main Festival of Chimes and Lights, because I believe we had said there'd be no run, but we can say we will be there will be a virtual run, at least get that on there that we will have it this year. So yeah,
Thank you.
Definitely.
Sorry for the late breaking news on that. We hadn't even really thought about doing a virtual run because we're all about real races, and the board said, you know, what do we have to lose? And they're really right. What do we have to lose? So we might as well. So I'm learning new stuff. It's awesome.
Yep. Okay. That sounds good. All right. Why don't we go to the City Hall tree for the moment? Janine, do you have new information?
I do. So Bill, let's see, our Public Works, Mr. Bill Thiele came over, and so he wanted to let me know that, sorry, I have several different notes here, that there's an option. So the gentleman who we got our tree from last year, we can still do that. Bill still needs to go out and kind of look at the trees that are out there. But he says he did talk to another, I don't know if it's a Christmas tree place, but he did talk to somebody else who said that they can cut the tree, they can deliver the tree, and they can set up the tree for us. So this other company can do it all. He said it's a little bit more because they're doing everything, but he wanted just to let you guys know and see what your thoughts were.
Well, how much does it cost, do you know? Did he give you an idea of the
said,
cost?
He did, yeah. So the one who would cut, deliver, set up, he says it's probably around $600 to $750. And then the other place that we did last year, I believe he said just the tree itself is about $300 to $350, and then we would hire somebody, you know, to get the crane and get it out to City Hall. So he did say the other place is a little bit more, but they do it all. And so he said he didn't know if maybe they have an idea on, you know, being more careful with the tree and not having any issues when it's being set up. He said that's just a possibility and something to think about.
It's a no-brainer. We should definitely go with the place that's going to deliver it and set it up. They apparently have equipment. We have been making do for all these years, and most trees, people don't realize, are pitchy-patched together. Holes are drilled in to try to get branches back in, which takes up so much staff time and has been really quite dangerous. So for those few $100s, saving staff time and going ahead with a company that can do the whole thing is thumbs up on that. I would, yeah, so that's terrific. So we would still have them deliver the tree then the week of. Usually it's the week before Thanksgiving or a little bit before that, right? I think it is.
I believe so. I believe the week of. Maybe I can check with Bill. Yeah.
Okay.
And he also wanted to know, sorry, I might be on a weird delay because I have to be on my phone because the visual part on my laptop, the sound isn't working. He wants to know who will be turning the lights on the big tree, and do you need Public Works to help out with that?
You know, we'll have to talk about that. We're not going to have a tree lighter this year.
Okay.
And, you know, when the police chief talked about this, he didn't want it exactly published when the tree lights were going to be turned on because he did not want crowds. So we'll figure on a time for those all to pop on. And I would actually think you guys wouldn't, how about just sometime early morning, the day of December 5th. So that's actually the Chimes and Lights Day. So that when people wake up and they're, you know, the city will all be lit up.
And then that will eliminate them even thinking about coming downtown at 4 or 5 o'clock.
Right. So I would say the wee hours of the morning on December 5th or extremely late on December 4th.
Well, if you do the wee hours on that morning, is there anybody that goes to work on Saturday and they could see it as they drive by?
Yeah, right, whatever. So it's up to Public Works what works for them. Not too early. I would hate to actually see them come on Friday. I remember last year it was being experimented with and the lights came on earlier, and that kind of, they were on for quite a while before they went off. And so as close to the beginning of December 5th, I think is possible, but no special kind of thing. Again, we're just trying to not have crowds gather. Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Yep. I will let them know and see what time works best for them.
Okay, very cool. So, and the rest of the trees are ordered, aren't they? For the planters.
I believe so, yeah.
Do you have, are we still about 17 or so, 17 to 20 for trees sold, committed to?
I think we have about 19. And then I did another post on Friday, just letting people know about the tree contest, and then, you know, visit our webpage for more information. So, but yeah, they're coming through.
Okay, all right.
And I reshared it early this afternoon on both Explore Fort Orchard and the Popsa page.
Okay.
Let's see, Kitsap Bank connections.
Yep, so we got, a couple different things. So we got a letter from Kitsap Bank that we did receive 1,000 donation for this year's Festival of Chimes and Lights. So we just got that, I believe today, either Friday or today. And then we did submit for the 2021 Kitsap Community Grant. I believe we put in a request. I think it was about 3,500, and the intention was to see about lighting up Port Orchard, not just downtown, but possibly other places. So we also sent them kind of some visuals of what we were thinking, different decorations, just different ideas. So I don't believe we'll hear back from that one for quite a while, but that's been submitted to Kitsap Bank, and it's in review.
Okay. Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Oh, yes. So we'll stay with the tree decorating contest update. And you were saying that we have about 19. And as far as announcing the winners, in the past we've had 3. And I know last year I actually bought the prizes. So, and the year before that, the council donated money for the prizes. So I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do about prizes this year. Have to talk to fellow council members and see if there's any interest in donating towards that. But I wonder.
You do, Cindy.
Hmm?
What kind of prizes do you do?
Planters. Like I've done the planters with a little Christmas tree in it. Like, have you seen the ones, you know, around the time of your Costco puts out these really pretty planters that are holiday?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I've, and then what I've done is I've decorated the little trees with tiny little lights. So it looks like a Christmas tree.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I've given out for prizes the last several years since we've been doing this.
Mm-hmm.
People like them.
Yeah.
They're, you know, they range in price. But I'm wondering, Janine, can you find out if we would be able to use a portion of the Kitsap Bank money for prizes for that, if that would be legit?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I'll find out.
We can't use public funds for gifting. That's not legal, but we may be able to use part of that donation.
Okay, I'll see what I can find out.
It wouldn't take much. And I think the only thing we're going to be able to do as far as announcing the winners would be to put it on our website.
Okay.
And alerting, we can let the winners know, you know, that they've won. And as far as getting the prizes to them, we'll have to figure out the logistics of that. Because we probably still won't have City Hall open, will we?
Probably not.
I do not know. That is a great question.
Imagine Corinne can give you some space at the public market to put them up and have people come get them.
Yeah, we talked about something like that for the
The rocks.
We talked about that for the rock prizes, yeah, except that we eliminated the prizes. Well, we'll figure out that detail moving forward. We've got someone joining us here, and I don't know who. Do we know who this person is?
Oh, is this the 7024 number?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's me. That's my phone calling.
Oh, okay. Hi, you.
Hello.
Okay. So, you know, I just got back from my trip and I haven't been online to see the city website information yet. But did everyone get a chance to see the Fathoms tutorial for the rock painting?
I was
Not.
just on the city's website and I couldn't find it anywhere.
It's on the
Oh,
page about the rocks. At the bottom of the page about the rocks is where it is.
Well, where on the city's website is it? Because I went everywhere.
yeah, so I did create a icon on the main page. So when you go to just the main page right under the picture, it says Port Orchard Municipal Code, Community Event Center, support program, and then there's an icon for the 2020 Festival of Chimes and Lights. So I actually just added that. So if you click that, it'll bring you straight to the page.
Okay.
And then the Rocks of Cheer has its own page on the menu now. So there's the Rocks of Cheer menu, there's the tree decorating contest. But yeah, the Rocks of Cheer, the video's at the very bottom, but I can send you that link.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, I wanted to send it to our court because they haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
That
no,
was
definitely.
so well done. Yeah, that really was. I thought today maybe what we could hash out is the actual locations of where these rocks can be hidden. We've talked about right-of-ways and parks, but does anyone have any other ideas? We need to get those listings up there so that we can contact the groups about, the various volunteer groups about making these rocks and getting them hidden.
Kathy Garcia had indicated that you could certainly use all up and down the sidewalk side of the Port of Bremerton.
Okay. Do you think it's okay hiding the rocks on the main street in Port Orchard, Bay Street?
As long as they don't put them in the trees.
I'm trying to think where they put them along Bay Street if they don't put them in the trees.
Yeah. So maybe we shouldn't suggest Bay Street.
I would think behind on the port property would be okay.
Okay.
You know,
Just
on
not.
How about it hits that bank location?
Yeah, they have quite a
Since
bit
they
of
made it-
shrubbery around their bank and everything for kitchen.
And they made a donation
We'll have
to
to
the.
get. Yeah, no, we'll have to ask if that's something that they want to have. That's private property, so
Right.
we need to ask. But I'm going to put this down because I'm going to be out asking. And, you know, I do think all of our parks, except for any park that's a little more secluded, and the parks do close at dusk, right?
Cindy, what about along the walkway, the pedestrian pathway from downtown all the way out to the end of West Bay Center? People walk that every day.
Yeah. I'll ask about that too. And we'll have to ask about the city attorney, just about any kind of liability, just so we're not being silly, but I just
Okay.
double check on that. Okay, so I'm keeping another list. As far as people that aren't near downtown and want to do this in other parts of the town, then I'm just gonna say Van Zee Park, and try to keep the rocks from being in any areas that are actually mowed, so that you know, in the future when they're mowing, they're not throwing
Right.
rocks of cheer around.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, and I think probably we'll not have them again in any kind of roundabout or anything like that that might tempt people to be in the middle of a street. Okay. That's something that we'll have to take care of this week probably, is getting that list finalized so that we can talk to our groups about volunteering. And Sharon, can you talk to Seroptimus? Once we produce our little flyer, can you share this with Seroptimus and ask them?
I will. We have a noon meeting tomorrow.
Okay,
You can send me that flyer. I'll send it to our gal and she can upload it.
okay, let's do that. Seroptimus, Sharon. And actually, Chris, can you take care of POPSA and the chamber?
I can.
Okay. Loretta, do you have any groups that you could be in contact with?
Well, I think of Helpline right away.
Okay.
You're looking for places to hide rocks?
No, we're looking for volunteer groups to paint them and hide them.
Oh, to paint rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could mention it to everybody at Helpline.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we should hide any rocks up there.
No, but to
Again,
paint them, they want to get a group together to paint them.
yes. Yeah. Okay.
There's that Facebook groups and that Orchard Rocks group. You could post it in there.
Yeah. We'll contact them. I'll put that on my list.
Okay.
Chris, do you know anybody in that group by chance?
Yeah, I think I'm a member of it actually. Let me look. See.
And Chris, when is the next POPSA meeting? Are you guys meeting virtually?
We're meeting virtually, just the board. There hasn't been a membership meeting since March. So
Okay.
Corinne's sending out a newsletter after the board meeting to let everybody know what's going on.
Okay, do you still meet Thursday mornings?
If we were going to meet, that would be Thursday, yeah. But we haven't had one.
Okay.
We couldn't figure out whether it's hard enough getting the board together, let alone trying to get the membership together. So we've just been sending out information to the members. So we'll be sure to send this.
Okay.
I do have an update on the Woodside and the pet parade. So I've been talking to Jordan over at Woodside, and she sent me an email right before the meeting started and said, after speaking with more of the team, the virtual contest sounds a lot like what we already do with our Facebook page during Christmas. We think it's probably best to hold off for this year. That said, if you need any legwork done, please don't hesitate to reach out. So it looks like they kind of do their own virtual pet contest, and they said they're just gonna, hold off this year.
Okay. Canceled. So we have an addition and a cancellation from what we announced, and that's fine. As we update, we'll just make it clear. And actually, what we probably could do if people were really interested, since they're doing something, Woodside's doing something, we can just refer them to the Woodside's virtual thing.
Sure.
Okay. Slowly but surely, this all kind of filters out. Oh, my. Okay. So I wonder if we should have a helicopter fly over Port Orchard and dump out buckets of candy or something like that. I don't know what we should do.
Is that in the budget?
Or drones. Yeah, actually, we haven't spent anything on hardly. Yeah,
Boy, next year's party better be
I
awesome.
know. Oh, I
It's
don't
coming
know.
up on 4 o'clock, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I've got to drop. So
That's fine, because you know what? This was just a touch base meeting, and I think that we pretty much got an
I don't
idea
want
of
to.
our work that needs to happen. So we'll see you.
Okay.
Thank you,
thanks,
Bye,
Loretta.
Loretta.
Bye.
All right, so anything else, you guys? I think, Sharon, we'll try to get you that information for you to share. Are you guys meeting virtually, your Seroptimists?
We're meeting virtually at noon tomorrow.
Okay. And I'll take care of the Rotary clubs, you guys, letting them know and see if we can get volunteers for that.
Okay.
And I think it was, we'll start contacting the churches after we get some of this taken care of. So I'm pretty sure there'll be quite a few church groups that'll want to be on board with this too.
Yeah. I'm a member of South Kitsap Presbyterian, and I can email them direct.
Okay, that'd be great. All right. So I think that kind of takes care of today. We're getting more of an outline of what's happening. And Janine and I will put together this list of where rocks can be hid, and we'll just, yeah?
I just thought of an idea. We don't
Okay.
have Santa. There's a lot of different organizations that do Santa. In fact, Helene Jensen's husband's going to be a Santa this year. What if we did a virtual Santa Claus contest of all the Santas around town? Can we put some thought to that to think about for the next meeting?
A Santa contest.
And we just have them send in their picture, or they get online virtually. We set up a virtual time, and they just get on and they do their ho, ho, ho. And we just kind of have a contest of Santas and see who's got the best ho, ho, ho or something.
Do you think we spoil any, do you think there'd be any spoiling kids' surprises if they saw all kinds of Santas lined up?
Well, they see them anyway.
True. True. Okay. Santa contest. Explore that. And who's Helene's husband's going to be one?
Yeah, she's already ordered his Santa costume because they've got 2 grandkids, and he's going to be Santa Claus just for his grandkids.
Oh, is that ever cool?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. The very first time my parents ever had a Santa come into our house when we were little, I couldn't stand him. I couldn't stand Santa. I was like, oh! There was something that wasn't too cool about him. I don't know what it was, but he gave me the willies. I think I just started crying, you know. It was awfully small. Santa and clowns. I'm not a clown fan.
Yeah, me either.
And you know, I gotta have a really good some of them are a little creepy, but
Some of them are a little creepy.
but yeah, okay.
That just crossed my mind, so I thought I would throw it out. And if
I
we
like it.
fly with it, great. If not, we'll scratch it and we'll continue to think of something else.
Sharon, you come up with more ideas than any one person I know. And the thing is, then you act on it. I couldn't believe that you had that rock tutorial done that quickly. It was amazing to me.
Well, the kids did a really great job in it. And Veronica, Miss Presenter, she absolutely was the first on the list to do her thing and present it. She just eats it up.
That was really well done. And Matt had so many fun things to say. The whole thing just was the greatest.
Yeah, he's a natural.
And then for you to adapt it so quickly too, with taking the prize information out, that was very cool.
Yeah,
so, already everybody, I'm not going to hold up any longer. Thank you for popping in today. Let's see, the 19th, right, Janine? Does that seem like that's the right day? So that'll be our official meeting. If you can please attend on the 19th, and we'll have actually quite a bit of information by then.
Beth.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much, and we'll be in touch. Enjoy the fall weather while the sun is shining.
You bet, you guys.
All
Okay,
right, thank you.
later.
Thank you.
Everybody have
Goodbye.
a good week. Bye-bye.